Evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. And tonight, you'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
KD passes to Smith. Now here's Thompson. It's stolen by Hield. Now the Warriors moving it up. Fires at the elbow. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you love that kind of activity from Kuminga as he saves that possession.
Outside Durant. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Curry against Thompson. Curry dishes to Green. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 3-point game. Hield from outside. The rebound by Steven Adams.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Şengün with the bucket.
Inside the paint, Şengün is a force to be reckoned with.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here's Butler. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Clippers. Here's Green. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Hield against Durant. KD draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Kept alive. And Şengün throws it down.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the follow shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Pass to Green. Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Smith. Shoots from the high post. And it's Green with the jam.
And Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll. Excellent at taking what the defense gives him. And he gets those passes around defenders quite sweetly.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForest on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back over to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. That one drops. He ties it up. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now here's Curry. He had 27 points last game, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry because he's so skilled with the ball, and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And the first one at the line is good. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Just 4 to shoot. And they get it back. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterward.
Healed outside. Some nice passing by Golden State. Durant with the steal. And KD throws it down.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The free throw drops for Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. How about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? Second, Jimmy Butler.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists. And really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
Durant, that's good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Butler goes in. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Now that's a big-time take by Butler, showing just how tough he is on those physical drives to the rim.
Houston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's KD. Drilled from 11 feet out. Durant's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Healed outside. Back to Curry. Healed outside. Baseline jumper. Curry can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And finished off by KD.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Warriors trail by 4. Healed outside. Smith against Butler. It's Curry outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here are the Rockets now. Now Van Vliet, still without a basket. Rocket 6. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's KD for 3. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Healed, can't hit. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Washington Wizards.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
KD's shot is good.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Smith. Then for the Warriors, Horford comes in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Butler against Eason. And that one hits back iron. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Durant. Durant with another miss. Here's Green, out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Jimmy Butler. Houston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Capella sets a screen for Van Vliet. Tips it. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors trail by 5. To the middle. Durant with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Now, here's Butler. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Houston leading by 4. Van Vliet with it. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella kicks to KD. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Green passes to Curry. Sweet move. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Okogie's checked in for Houston. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post comes in for Green, and Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Stephen Curry hits them both. The Rockets leading. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you, Kevin.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Here's Van Vliet, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred VanVleet really, Clark, takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man, he is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his clutch production, that guy is a coach's dream.
The first free throw is good.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred VanVleet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski's coming in for Curry. He's perfect from the line this time. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Inside, here's Post. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
The Rockets shooting it efficiently from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Pass to Şengün. Over Post. Şengün, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Hield. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. Here's Post. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Hey, when you've got a laser like Hield that can score it, those assist opportunities just go way up.
And it's VanVleet with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 2. Şengün. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
That one misses.
And if you're looking for a big that locks down the middle, Şengün is your guy, a very effective player.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Capella. Here's Van Vliet. It's blocked. And here is Moody. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Here's Hield. Horford with a screen on Eason. Three-pointer, Hield. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. You might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And not to mention the fact they've been living at the line. I don't know if you want to say embellishing contact, but they're certainly selling the fouls for sure.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Britton Post is out there with Moody. Then there's Horford. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Hield in at the 2. The Warriors leading. Horford in the post. Capella covering. Pass to Pajemski. Horford with a screen on Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. Here's Jackson Davis. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Şengün with a screen on Hield. Here's Eason. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Şengün with the bucket. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Here's Kuminga, following the score by Houston. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Hield so good at finding ways to get it in the hoop, regardless of who's defending him.
This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Tate, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And he sinks the second. Rockets trail. And Vliet deciding where to go with it. Şengün with the screen for Eason. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Podziemski finds Hield. Horford with a screen on Eason. Three-pointer Hield. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Capella. Now Tate. And some nice passing there by Houston. Shot by Eason, no good. And here is Hield. Back to Podziemski. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Not afraid of mixing it up inside. Kuminga knows he has the agility and skill to beat the defender.
To the left side wing. Pass to Eason. They get it back. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow!
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Durant's checked in for Tate. And the Warriors also making a change. Butler, he's checked in for Moses Moody. Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Butler kicks to Kuminga. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you have to keep an eye on Kuminga on the outside because he won't hesitate.
Now here's Durant. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Washington.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Van Vliet with it. He's defended by Podziemski. Butler against Eason. Butler passes to Horford. Lays it up off the glass. Horford's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Horford showing you what concentration and strength can do. That contact phased him hardly at all.
Pass to Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Golden State. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Hield off the drive.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Shot to stop the run. Durant chiseling his way through for 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Warriors leading by 7. Hield right side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Podziemski, covered by Van Vliet. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 4 this quarter.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Durant wide open, he fires. It's Durant on the wing. Şengün with the screen for KD. Over Hield, that one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Durant.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Horford up top. Shoots over Capella. Horford no luck.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Again, Durant missing. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Kuminga. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Easton hasn't made one yet. Outside Durant. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to KD. That doesn't go either for Durant. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Durant sends it back.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Podziemski. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Warriors, 4th.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And the first one drops for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Capella. Smith comes in for Şengün. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski hits them both. Rockets trail by 7. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Kevin, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. First in free throw percentage, 6th in steals, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Pass to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's KD. Smith finds Eason. 5 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. And the shot falls short this time. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Kuminga. The shot from the low post is good. Kuminga's got 7 now in this quarter.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Here's KD. 18 points for him. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Six to shoot. Outside, KD. For the 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside, Kuminga. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rockets trail by 9. Smith kicks to Thompson. Butler against Smith. Poked away, and it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. Rocket 6. The 3 from KD.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
There's 1:26 left in the first half. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Trying to end the drought. Confident finish by Durant.
That's how to use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Curry passes it to Butler. Here's Curry. To the inside. Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. He's off on the first.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Durant drives in, and he banks in the layup. Durant's got 22 points.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Pass to Butler. Here's Green, and Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
29 seconds left in the first half. Bangs home the trifecta.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
To the right side. Smith against Butler. Smith the pass to Adams. Thompson for three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Off target from three-point range. And Durant launches from deep. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
It's a very exciting group. We get to watch them grow. The league has adjusted to them along the way, but they've adjusted back.
Some great coaching as well to bring these guys along. Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
Man, it almost doesn't seem possible. You know what I'm talking about, Ernie?
Yeah.
Steph, just getting better? How can a guy get better as he gets older? Man, it goes a long way to his work ethic.
Yeah, his pregame is some people's game. And you know what we like to say? He makes it look effortless. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Rockets trail by 8. Alperen Sengun out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Durant. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Thompson in at the point guard position. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best.
And he lays it straight in. Green's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Draymond Green. Pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The free throw dropped for Şengün. Warriors leading by 7. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Green with a screen on Thompson. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Kuminga. Drains the three-pointer. Kuminga's got 14.
You know, over the years, Kuminga's shown a lot of improvement with his ability to catch and shoot.
Down low. And slammed in by Smith.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
When you talk about him, then Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Now Butler. Following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. No good there. Now here's Thompson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's KD. Tough two from Durant.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Curry looking it over to the inside and stolen by Şengün. Pass to KD. Unloads. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside, Kuminga. Green with a screen for Hield to the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Hield. And it's 8 points for Draymond Green.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Kuminga, no good. Rockets trail by 8. Thompson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
For Houston, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Thompson. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bounce pass, Butler. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Thompson dishes to Smith. And here's KD for 3. Hands it from downtown. KD's got 27 points.
right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the three of his own.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Outside, Green. Healed finds Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Rockets trail by 7. Outside, KD. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. The Warriors, number 1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Curry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. The shot's good from Smith.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Butler, no good. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Curry against Adams. Doesn't go for him. Great defense that time from Şengün. In the corner, Smith with it. Smith missing again. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Butler feeling out a bit. Outside Curry. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Here's KD. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green with a screen on Thompson. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. KD against Teal. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Green slams it in.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
Rockets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. And Tari Eason subbed in for Smith. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Eason with it. Pass to Durant. Will it go? Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
Free throw drops for KD. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Houston. Butler, no good.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Inside and stolen by Horford. Curry against KD. Put that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
It's stolen by Eason. One-on-one fast break, and the dunk by Eason.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Horford. The Rockets making the shot. It's up a 3, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Horford. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. And here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Şengün. It's tipped. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And it's Green with the jam.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So for the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Şengün. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. And then for Golden State, Quentin Post is checked in for Green. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Jimmy Butler. Here's Finney-Smith. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, that's just some major intensity from Finney-Smith there, going up hard and then just fighting for the and one play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
A free throw off from Finney-Smith.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Rockets trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Okogie. The Warriors pull it in. Hield's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Curry against VanVleet. Good work defensively by Horford.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Pass to Curry. Horford with a screen on VanVleet. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Eason. He's defended by Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. VanVleet passes to Eason. Shoots over Podziemski. Shot by Eason, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Yep, that one goes in there. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Picked by Finney-Smith. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Really love how active Finney-Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Over to the left wing. Hield outside. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hield's got 13.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Now here's VanVleet. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Now, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him, and I think there's more where that came from. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Payton is out there with Podziemski. Then there's Horford. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Okogie. Şengün with a screen on Butler. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. Outside, Payton. Here's Podziemski. Some nice passing by Golden State here. In the corner, Horford with it. Off target with his three.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Driving to the basket. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Van Vliet. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. For three, Okogie. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's stolen by Eason. Here's Finney-Smith. He's defended by Podziemski. Van Vliet against Payton. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Şengün. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside, Horford. Outside, Butler. Pass to Kuminga. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls. But overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
You know, it's been a great game for Şengün. Keeps on scoring. Really, he's a top-level scoring big for my money.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Payton kicks to Butler. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for the Rockets. And the Warriors also making a change. Post is checked in. And here are the Warriors now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Podziemski. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Podziemski's got 8 here in the quarter. Rockets trail by 21. Outside Durant. Şengün with the screen for KD. And it's denied. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Podziemski. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Here's Post. Şengün covering. Now Butler. You know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA, but there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Hield comes in for Butler. And Curry subbed in for Payton. The free throw dropped for Şengün. Warriors leading by 18. Pass to Green.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul it.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Rockets trailed by 19. Outside, KD. Another miss by Houston. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Curry. A special move before the shot. Curry's got 31 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in. Warriors on D. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Left side Durant. The shot that time, not on target. Warriors leading by 21. Driving the lane. Podziemski, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Eason. Good on the bucket. 34 points for Kevin Durant.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle this team back into it.
Pass to Moody. Inside. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
Houston making some changes. Adams comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Smith subbed in for Tari Eason. And Golden State also making a change. Butler, he's checked in for Moses Moody. Curry outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Adams. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here are the Warriors now. Now Curry on the wing, heel. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
That free throw good from Thompson. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Warriors leading by 21. Three-pointer, heel. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Smith on the wing, covered by Heel. Thompson, a screen on Butler. Here's KD. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler dishes to Curry. And Adams sends it back. And they get it back. High post, Şengün. Kuminga on him. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Şengün. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Kuminga with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kuminga's got 20 points.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Thompson outside. Smith surveying the D, down low. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Looking to end his cold spell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he makes the first. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that
one. Warriors leading by 21. And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Thompson finds Şengün. Smith on the wing. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. On defense, Golden State, they lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks. I don't know if that's the recipe.
Pass to Podziemski. Horford with a screen on KD. Podziemski with it. KD's on him. Shot clock at 3. A shot by Pajemski, no good. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bounce pass, Smith. Thompson outside. Over Payton. Pass to Şengün. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Payton outside. Back to Moody. Out to the right wing. Golden State moving it around. Here's Payton. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And making up for the loss in the first matchup between these two teams, they gave it all they had to even up this 3-game season series at 1 apiece against the Rockets.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Finney Smith with it. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Eason. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had tough matchups. They manned up, and at the end of the day, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.